Fifth be with you. Are you drinking coffee?
Oh,
Man,
do you know
you've
what
been-
that is? Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
I
Is
don't know
that
what
where
that
they
means.
wear the masks
I
and
don't-
we eat burritos, burritos
That's
and
where
tacos?
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
I think I got an email from Lone Star about it.
Oh, you're already manipulating.
No.
You've already set balls in motion, so
No,
you can't even stop.
I just prepared a roast.
The roast.
For it to be put in the oven later.
So when you go to the butcher and ask for a prime rib roast, and you say there's 4 people, and they say probably 2 bones, but maybe 3, the answer is not 3. Definitely not 3.
It's definitely not 4, and it's definitely not 3.
It's a 2. How many did we get?
So
how many did we get?
Lesson learned.
How many bones did we get?
I think you got 3.
Oh, we did get 3?
Did get 3.
Oh,
You
because
said
I
4.
said we should get 4, and it came, and it was like literally this big. And so
here's the lesson learned.
Lesson learned on overbuying meat.
Trust your butcher.
She said 3.
Trust.
So I said
no. She said 2 initially.
The one girl said 3.
The
other professional girl said 2, and then I said 4. so the prime rib came this big, but she said, "I'll cut it off."
Can we practice?
Let's practice.
Trust the butcher.
Trust the butcher.
They do not want to steer you wrong.
They don't.
They don't.
They don't
try to upsell.
They just want you to have like sausage, chicken.
Yeah, want you to be.
But they want you to have the right amount.
They want you to have the right amount, and they want you to have the right experience.
How much money did you spend at the butcher?
Doesn't matter.
The week's
doesn't matter.
The month's
doesn't
grocery
matter.
bill doesn't matter.
The pork schnitzel that we had last night was very good, and that's a very affordable meal.
I think the butcher is underrated as a meat dealer.
Nope. The butcher is undervalued.
The butcher is undervalued
by today's society.
I can't get meat anywhere but the butcher. And I know I sound bougie, but
it sounds bougie, but it's actually like our butcher is more affordable than the grocery
Costco.
Store.
It's cheaper than Costco.
100%.
And I only like getting my meat at Costco or the butcher.
But I don't really want local people to know about this.
No, they should know.
No.
The Navin Butcher.
No,
go.
Don't go there.
Go to the Navin Butcher.
No.
I think hashtag support local. As I was thinking this morning and looking outside, I was like, what a beautiful day. Fishing season's coming.
Oh,
but
did you cry a tear?
I got so frustrated last year of lake trouting, and I caught 3 baby lake trout. I sold my boat. Like, I literally said, I hate this boat. And the time, and like, bye boat.
You could contact the person that bought the boat and say, hey, can we go fishing?
You could do that.
You could do that.
But we have friends, and they have dirt bikes, like road bikes, but dirt bikes, road bikes. And I think they would be safe and yet kind of cool. And we could do bike trips.
Dirt biking.
And I think
we're not buying dirt bikes.
No, they're like enduro bikes, I think they're called.
Not buying bikes.
No, enduro bikes. Not motorcycles. Like motorcycles. They're not that expensive. And they're not like big, powerful. Like, they're not like a CX whatever FT CX6R Honda CRB.
I need to change this
800.
conversation. I need this conversation to change.
Where like this is like kind of like a dirt bike that drives on the road. And I think we would really enjoy doing little trips, going to work together. I think that's the direction we might head in. But then where do you store it? My said friend stores one of them in his living room. I don't know if that would fly in our house. That'd be kind of cool. So, said friend, if you're watching, maybe we could get a pair and go riding together. I think that would be glory. That would be glory.
All right.
But they have helmet. They have microphones in the helmet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be good.
But we have other friends that have Vespas. We could do Vespas.
I ain't going out like that. Like, we live in Orleans, man. Like, Vespas is for the quaint little inner city of Montreal or Quebec City. Let's drive our Vespa. Ding, 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 ding. These are like, go on the road, go on the highway. They're not super speed bikes. So I think we would be tame enough. We could do wheelies. All right. Just thoughts on the beautiful day outside. I know that you like a motorbike. Do you? Like, you love motorbikes, but I don't know if you would like driving one. Do you have the attention span to drive a motorbike?
I don't need to drive. Like, I don't mind driving. I like driving.
You like sitting on the back.
Yeah.
But I think if you drove a motorbike, there's no distractions.
I feel like we have electric scooters, and that requires me to pay a lot of attention.
On the air. How many times have you fallen off an electric scooter?
Requires me to pay a lot of attention. And
how many times have you fallen?
A few.
Like how many? 3? 4?
I'm pretty sure 3.
How many have I? Once.
But
I was trying to bunny hop.
That was supreme.
Yeah, on the sidewalk, and I hit a curb, and I went right over the handlebars, not going fast, and it was a traffic jam, and there was horns and hollers and big man tucks and rolls. They did say I got up nice.
You did.
That's embarrassing. All right, so maybe we're not ready for motorbikes.
I don't think we are. But I did learn a value. My father taught me wear full leather. So if that's how we're going, full leather.
I don't think you could do that, and I definitely couldn't do that.
I could get some Carhartt overalls.
Oh, imagine us driving
okay, we need
dirt bikes on the highway in overalls.
Just to be clear, we're not doing any of this. Keep moving. Keep reading.
Tax returns coming.
No.
All right, here we go. I have much to be grateful for.
Just be grateful.
For the tax return. No. I have much to be grateful for than I realize. Too often, I don't remember to give thought to all the things in my life that I could enjoy and appreciate. Perhaps I don't take time for this important meditation because I'm too preoccupied with my woes. I allow my mind to be filled with grievances, and more than I think of them, the bigger they loom. The more I think of them, the bigger they loom. Instead of surrendering to God and his goodness, I let myself be controlled by the negative thinking into which my thoughts are apt to stay unless I guide them firmly into brighter paths. That's an interesting thought, guiding my thoughts into brighter paths of gratitude. Today's reminder, a period of meditation each day and every day, maybe 5 times a day, is necessary to spiritual development because that's talking to God or listening to God. I control these thinking times. If I meditate on what is good in my life, it will increase day by day and crowd out the self-pity and resentment over what I lack and what is hurting me. Instead, I will find myself able to use God's help in managing my life in order.
Keep reading.
Suddenly, I will find myself able to use God's help in managing my life in order and serenity. God has given us faculties by which we are able to bear what comes to pass without being crushed or depressed thereby. Why then do we sit and moan and groan, blind to the giver, making no acknowledgement to him, but giving ourselves to complaints? Oh my goodness, change your attitude. You can do it, like changing your underwear. Oh, by the way, I changed my pants. I am not wearing those pants anymore, and hopefully there could be an intervention that those jeans go in the garbage, and I'm wearing new shorts. So you can change your attitude just like your pants.
Just like we did this morning.
Attitude of gratitude.
Are we friends today?
Are we friends today? I think we can be.
So the word that came to mind for me this morning was courtesy.
Kurt.
I would like to show you the same courtesy that I would show the clerk at the grocery store.
Oh, that's so kind.
And I think that often I'm kinder and more gracious towards the clerk at the grocery store who might be having a bad day than I am towards you.
And unlike the grocery store clerk, I can touch you in inappropriate ways. So that's a bonus. Yay, curtness with touching. Courtesy with touching. Courtesy with benefits. What are the 3 things you're grateful for today and not the 20 things that are looming over your head? I think that's how I change my attitude. It's just going, man, I'm grateful just to breathe today.
Yeah.
Like, because 15 years ago, I was not breathing. My heart was palpitating. I was seeing messages on the side of buses. Bathrooms were speaking. It was a nightmare.
In our LifeLab small group, because I got a group of people that I'm taking through LifeLab, we always start off our small group with highlight, low light.
Highlight.
And it was really interesting because I think it's really important because all the years that we've been doing LifeLab in these small groups, you can see how there's just certain people that tend towards the inclination of like seeing what's the low light of the week. And then they have to like really search for the highlight. And then there's other people who are like, oh, there was so much good this week. Like, I don't even know which one I want to talk about. And like, there was nothing bad. And then if you just pause and wait, and if they're like really wanting to participate, then they're like, oh. And so there was actually a woman who said this week, she had all these highlights. Oh, I had such a great week. I had so many highlights. And then she paused and said like, oh, actually there is this hard thing and it's been going on for a long time. And like, I've never prayed about it. And so maybe I should pray about that this week. And I thought to myself, that's exactly why we do this exercise. The whole reason for, highlight, low light in that setting is to teach us how to look for, when we're in a really bad place, teach us how to look for what's good, whatever it might be. And then of the same token, maybe there's something that's hard that I haven't paid attention to that I need to bring.
My lowlights typically are emotional disturbances. Like, this is causing me trouble. This person's like, ugh. And I sit in the same room. No, you're never my lowlight. That's a lot. I think I get in that room too, and then people's like, oh, I don't have a low light. And so I just like, okay, what's the lowest of your highlights?
Yeah, that's what's been the hardest thing this week.
So many people or ask it a different way.
Yeah.
All right. Much love, my friends. Keep the peace, be of good behavior, and change your pants. I mean, change your attitude to gratitude. And let's go motorcycling in dirt bikes. All right. Peace and love.